They thought she was powerless. Then she took their general's medal like it was nothing. HFY. The Iron Spire Academy orbited Siren 7's pulsar, its obsidian towers pulsing with the star's ghostly light. The Zorvath Imperium's crucible forged warriors who could silence suns with strategy, their multi-limbed forms a testament to martial perfection. Into this arena of giants stepped Cadet Zara Holt, humanity's lone emissary, her slight frame a whisper against their thunder. General Korath Zane, a 10-foot Zorvath with 8 whip-like limbs, loomed over Zara. "Human," he hissed, his 4 violet eyes glinting. "You're kind of dust. Why dare our halls?" Zara's green eyes flared. "To spark a fire, General." The Sentinel, the Imperium's AI, buzzed in Korath's earpiece. "Human Combat Index, 7%. Recommend expulsion." Korath's limbs twitched. "You'll break, Holt, or beg for Earth." Day 1 was a crucible of scorn. In Strategic Assault, Instructor Vera, a sleek Zorvath, showcased an 8-limb grapple. "Discipline is victory," she declared. Zara raised a hand. "What if the enemy fights dirty?" Vera's eyes narrowed. "Our forms counter all deviations." "But what if they don't play fair?" Zara pressed. "Silence!" Korath roared. "Your questions breed disorder." Cadet Drace, a Clivox with serrated claws, smirked. "Humans lack the limbs for glory." Zara's first drill was a massacre. Korath pitted her against Drace, whose claws sent her crashing in moments. "Powerless," Korath sneered. "2 arms? A galactic jest." Zara stood, brushing dust off. "Jests on you when I turn the punchline." The Sentinel droned. Human resilience, outlier. Failure probability, 96%. That night, Zara huddled in her quarters, sketching holographic traps on a smuggled tablet. Her ribs ached, but her mind burned. The Imperium's rigid discipline was a chink in their armor. She'd pry it open. Korath's torment grew merciless. He forced her into grueling trials, facing 3 Clivox in sparring, solving battle ciphers and alien tongues. Each failure was paraded. "Humans," he preached, "prove weakness is universal." Drace taunted during a spar. "Crawl home, Holt." Zara's smile was a dagger. "Not till I carve my mark." Vera, observing, noted Zara's subtle dodges despite the beatings. "She's learning," she whispered. By week 6, Korath summoned Zara. "Your chaos stains us. 1 month in the Abyss Chamber, right why humans are unfit." Zara met his gaze. "Or I'll prove you fear me." The Sentinel hummed. "Recommend isolation to crush defiance." As guards led her away, Zara's mind raced. The Abyss Chamber wouldn't dim her. It'd be her forge, shaping a rebellion to steal Korath's pride. The Iron Spire Academy's Abyss Chamber was a void of despair, its walls drinking light and sound. Cadet Zara Holt sat in its heart, her illicit tablet casting a faint glow. General Korath Zane's decree echoed, "Write a 5000-word treatise on human irrelevance." Zara's lips curled. "Irrelevant? Let's rewrite that." The Sentinel's voice crackled. "Your task is to catalogue human flaws. Begin." Zara typed, her words a defiance. "Humans lack 8 limbs, but we wield cunning. Our warfare, guerrilla tactics, psychological ops, turns weakness into knives. Your discipline is your prison." She paused, designing holographic decoys on her tablet. The Imperium's 8-limb forms were flawless, but predictable, ripe for disruption. "They move like machines," she murmured. "I'll be the glitch." Days blurred. Zara's treatise grew into the spark of defiance, blending strategy and psychology. "Your AI can't read our hearts," she wrote. "We sense fear, bluff, intent. That's our blade." The Sentinel interrupted. "Your assertions are baseless. Provide proof." "Give me a battlefield," Zara shot back. "I'll show you." Outside, the Academy pulsed. Cadet Drace led a combat drill, his claws shredding targets. Instructor Vera watched, frowning. Holt might have outsmarted his aggression with less force. Drace scoffed. She's human, breakable. Yet unbowed, Vera said, her interest kindling. In the chamber, Zara crafted Mirage Tactics, a fusion of human improvisation and tech subterfuge. She coded a sim on her tablet, her decoys outmaneuvering Zorvath formations. Her body ached, but her spirit soared. The Sentinel analysed. Human tactics violate Imperium standards. Success probability 15%. Run it again, Zara challenged. Her sim triumphed 5 times. The Sentinel paused. Anomaly detected, reassessing. By day 20, Zara's manifesto reached 6,500 words, a roadmap to unravel Imperium dogma. A tremor shook the chamber, faint alarms breaching the void. Zara's gut flared. That's no drill. The Sentinel's tone tightened. Resume your task. The situation is controlled. Another jolt rattled the walls. Zara laughed. Controlled? Your orders trembling. She hacked her tablet into the chamber's lock, exploiting a power surge from the tremors. The door slid open, revealing a corridor bathed in scarlet light. Zara stepped out, uploading the spark of defiance to the Academy's network. The Imperium thought they'd snuffed her flame. They were about to feel its burn. The Iron Spire Academy quaked, its corridors flaring with scarlet alarms. Cadet Zara Holt sprinted from the abyss chamber, her tablet buzzing with fragmented alerts. A Clivox cadet, claws twitching, nearly collided with her. Holt, you're caged! Station's shaking like a bad bet, Zara snapped. What's attacking? Unknown drones, he growled. They're shredding our defenses. Zara dashed to the command nexus, dodging frantic cadets. The Sentinel's voice boomed. All personnel, execute Protocol Omega-3. Maintain discipline. The nexus was chaos unbound. Screens flickered with swarms of angular drones, their beams weaving unpredictably. General Korath Zane roared at a holomatrix. Shields at 28%. Their attacks defy our counters. Instructor Vera spotted Zara. Holt, you're forbidden. Cage got boring, Zara said, slipping to a console. Your protocols are failing. What's the drone's angle? Korath's limbs lashed. They adapt to our patterns, exploiting our precision. Zara scanned the holofeed. The drones moved like a neural swarm, learning each Imperium move. They're feasting on your predictability, she said. I can disrupt them. You? Korath sneered. A frail speck? The Sentinel droned. Human intervention illogical. Protocol Omega-3 optimal. Success probability 52%. A blast rocked the nexus. Cadet Drace at a weapons station snarled, We need strength, not her nonsense. Zara's fingers flew. Shields cycle in random pulses, no rhythm. Korath bellowed, Stand down! Or burn, Zara retorted. Her code deployed, and the shields flickered chaotically. The next drone salvo scattered, missing the station. Vera's eyes widened. Shields at 42%? How? Mirage tactics, Zara said. They can't lock chaos. The Sentinel paused. Human action raises success probability to 68%. Reassessing. Korath's limbs stilled. Proceed, Cadet Ning, to... Zara grinned. Fleet's too stiff. Tell ships to break ranks. Move like they're dodging pulsar flares. Drace protested. That's madness. Do it, Vera ordered. The Imperium fleet scattered, weaving erratically. Drone beams faltered, striking voids. The Sentinel updated. Enemy accuracy down 50%. Human tactics effective. Korath stared at Zara, his dominance wavering. What's next? Offense, Zara said, her voice a spark. We hit back. My way. The Nexus thrummed, cadets watching the human who'd turned their rigid dogma into a storm. The drones weren't ready for Zara Holt, and neither was the Imperium. They'd locked her away to crush her. Now, she'd wield chaos to save their stars. The Iron Spire Academy's command nexus pulsed with urgency as drone swarms regrouped, their beams slicing through Siren 7's pulsar glow. Cadet Zara Holt's console blazed, her Mirage tactics reshaping the battle. General Korath Zane's 8 limbs tensed. "Holt, your plan?" Zara's grin was a meteor's arc. "We go wild. Drones thrive on patterns, so we give 'em anarchy. Fleet, strike like a swarm of rogue comets." Instructor Vera hesitated. "Uncoordinated attacks risk losses." "Predictability's the real killer," Zara countered. "Follow me." The Sentinel's voice was sharp. "Human strategy lacks structure. Success probability, 60%. Korath nodded, his eyes flickering. "Execute." Zara hit the comms. "Or all ships, ditch formations, fire when it feels right, lasers, torpedoes, even chaff. Make it a riot." Cadet Drace muttered, "This is lunacy." The fleet obeyed, fracturing into a chaotic ballet. Frigates spun, firing erratic laser bursts. Destroyers launched missiles in uneven salvos. The drones targeting stuttered, their beams carving empty space. Vera's console flashed. "Drone accuracy down 45%. They're reeling." Zara's eyes sparked. "Engineering? Pulse the station's reactors to fake a core breach. Lure 'em in." Korath's limbs twitched. "That could destabilize us." "It's a bluff," Zara said. "They'll bite." The Sentinel warned. Deception unquantifiable. Risk 52%. "Do it," Vera ordered, her trust in Zara growing. The station's reactors flared, broadcasting false distress signals. The drones surged closer, sensing weakness. Zara pounced. "Fleet, slingshot around the pulsar's gravity well. Hit their cores." The ships looped, using the pulsar's pull for speed. They struck the drones' glowing cores, missiles and lasers converging in a wild tempest. 3 drones shattered, their fragments glittering like pulsar dust. Drace stared, awestruck. "It's working." The Sentinel recalculated. Enemy cohesion failing, success probability 78%. The remaining drones tightened, their beams desperate. Zara leaned in. "Shields, pulse in fractal bursts. Fleet, keep weaving." The station's shields flickered unpredictably, deflecting most fire. The fleet's erratic dance dodged the rest. Another drone erupted under a torpedo barrage. Vera whispered, "4 left. Holt, you're rewriting war." "Call it improv," Zara said, her grin fierce. "One more surge." The Sentinel's tone shifted. "Human tactics exploit enemy reliance on prediction. Updating protocols." Korath met Zara's gaze, his arrogance cracking. "Finish this, Cadet." Zara nodded, her mind a storm of possibilities. The Imperium's rigid order was bending, and she was the spark forging it anew. The drones faced a chaos they couldn't outrun, and the galaxy would soon sing her name. The Iron Spire Academy trembled as the 4 remaining drones unleashed a frenzied barrage, their beams grazing the station's chaotic shields. Cadet Zara Holt's console sparked, her Mirage tactics strained by the drones' adapting algorithms. General Korath Zane's voice was sharp. "Holt, they're countering." Zara's grin burned like a pulsar. "Then we get crazier. Fleet, go full anarchy. Move like you're dodging a star's collapse." Instructor Vera's limbs twitched. "Beyond your tactics?" "Way beyond," Zara said. "They can't predict madness." The Sentinel's tone was tense. "Unstructured tactics risk fleet integrity. Success probability, 63%. Cadet Drace, now committed, rallied his squadron. "Let's make it wild." The fleet erupted into chaos. Frigates spiraled. Cruisers feigned collisions. Fighters darted in reverse. The drones' beams scattered, unable to lock. Zara hit the comms. "Weapons! Fire in jazz rhythms. Pick a beat. Go nuts!" Drace's destroyer fired torpedoes to a syncopated pulse, shredding a drone's core. Vera's console blazed. 3 left. The Sentinel updated. Enemy accuracy down 60%. Human strategy disrupting predictive systems. The drones regrouped, their hulls glowing with a suicidal charge. Korath's eyes widened. "They're aiming to ram the core." Zara's instinct screamed, "Station! Pulse the gravitic field like a drumbeat! Fleet! Form a loose cage!" Vera hesitated. "That's untested!" "Now!" Zara barked. The station's field throbbed, warping space erratically. The drones wobbled, their paths skewed. The fleet's cage tightened, firing in chaotic bursts. 2 drones imploded, their debris scattering harmlessly. Vera exhaled. "One left." The Sentinel's voice was stunned. "Enemy neutralized, 75%. Human tactics optimal." The final drone surged towards the station's heart. Zara leaned in. "Fleet, fake a scatter, then spiral back. Station, drop shields for 2 seconds." Korath roared, "You'll kill us!" "Trust me," Zara said. The fleet dispersed, then spiraled inward. The shields dropped, baiting the drone. As it lunged, the fleet's missiles converged, obliterating it in a silent blaze. The Nexus fell silent. Vera whispered, "All drones destroyed." The Sentinel recalculated. Human tactics achieved 100% success, updating Imperium doctrine. Korath stared at Zara, his dogma shattered. "Cadet, you've undone us." Zara shrugged. "Just showed you chaos has a heartbeat." Drace approached, claws lowered. "I was blind, Holt. Teach me." The Sentinel chimed. Faint drone signal detected. Xiron 7's core. Probability of renewed attack, 64%. Zara's eyes flared. "They're not done. Neither am I." The Academy hummed, its order now laced with human fire. Zara had turned scorn into awe, and her spark was just igniting. The Iron Spire Academy's command nexus buzzed with reverence and tension after Cadet Zara Holt's triumph over the drones. General Korath Zane, limbs rigid, faced her. "Holt, your chaos saved us, but it defies Imperium law. Explain." Zara leaned back, smirking. "Your law's a shackle. Drones read your discipline like a script. My Mirage tactics rewrote the ending." Instructor Vera nodded. Her manifesto, The Spark of Defiance, predicted this. It's spreading among cadets. The Sentinel's voice was crisp. "Human strategy contradicts doctrine but achieved perfection. Integration probability, 80%. Cadet Drace, claws subdued, spoke. "She outfought us all." Korath's eyes burned. "Your abyss chamber was meant to crush you. Instead, you've tainted us." Zara's grin sharpened. "Tainted? I'm your evolution." The Sentinel interjected. "Holt's actions require judgment. Recommend public tribunal." Korath's limbs clicked. "Tomorrow, Cadet, face me in the Star Forge, a formal honor duel. Prove your chaos or be exiled." Zara's eyes danced. "You versus me. Let's make it mythic." Vera whispered. "Korath's unbeatable. Reconsider." "No way," Zara said. "He wants a stage? I'll steal the spotlight." The tribunal convened in the Starforge, a pulsar-lit arena packed with 80,000 spectators. Korath listed Zara's crimes: unauthorized access, protocol defiance, inciting rebellion. Vera countered, showing hollow feeds of her drone victory. She saved 30,000 lives. Drace, shocking all, defended her. "I scorned her, but she saw our blindness, her chaos as power." The Sentinel projected data. Holt's tactics reduced casualty probability from 70% to 0%. Logical conclusion: her methods are vital. High Marshal Sci-Fi, a towering Zorvath, rose. "Cadet Holt, your ways challenge us, yet preserved us. Speak." Zara stood, unbowed. "Your 8 limbs don't make you gods, just predictable. Humans win by outthinking, outbluffing, outliving. Let me fight Korath, broadcast to the galaxy." Gasps rippled. The Sentinel concluded, "Human proposal boosts Imperium prestige by 65%. Recommend approval." Sci-Fi nodded. "Duel approved. Tomorrow dawn." As bets surged, 3,000. "One against Zara," Korath loomed. "You'll kneel, human." Zara winked. or you'll bow. Vaira pulled her aside. He's a titan. What's your edge? Mirage tactics, Zara said, plus a human sleight of hand. The academy thrummed, its rigid order fracturing. Zara's duel wasn't just a fight. It was a spark to ignite a revolution, and she'd claim Korath's medal before the stars. The Iron Spire Academy's Starforge arena pulsed with Xiron 7's pulsar light, its nanotech floor shimmering under 80,000 spectators. Holo feeds broadcast galaxy-wide. Cadet Zara Holt versus General Korath Zane in an honor duel. Zara, in a sleek black jumpsuit, adjusted her wristband, hiding a microprojector rigged for holographic feints. Korath entered, his 8 limbs adorned with war sigils, his 10-foot frame a storm of menace. The crowd roared. Instructor Vaira, in the stands, murmured to Cadet Drace, "She's fearless." Drace's claws twitched. Or insane. The Sentinel's voice echoed. Duel rules. Continue until submission or forfeit. Begin. Korath sneered, his violet eyes glinting. Yield, human. Spare your bones. Zara bowed, grinning. Thanks, but I'm here to dance. The klaxon blared and Korath surged, his 8 limbs weaving the Nova Crucible, a barrage of strikes to shatter foes. Zara didn't block. She flowed, dodging with gorilla-trained agility. Her projector flickered, casting faint, hollow doubles that blurred her position. The crowd gasped. They'd expected a slaughter, not this phantom-like evasion. Korath shifted to the eclipse vortex, his limbs a lethal whirl. Zara spun, her projector pulsing decoys that drew his strikes. She tapped his joints lightly, reading his rhythm. Fight! Korath roared, his composure fraying. I am, Zara said, vaulting over a blow that cracked the floor. You're just loud. Vaira leaned forward. She's blending guerrilla tactics and tech. Genius. Drace stared. She's toying with him. Zara's taps grew precise, targeting nerve clusters. Korath's upper limbs slowed, his strikes sloppy. The Sentinel analyzed. Human tactics disrupt Zorvath neural efficiency. Success probability 45%. Korath unleashed the Starbreaker surge, an 8-limb onslaught to crush. Zara dove inside his reach, her projector flashing a hollow clone behind him. He struck the decoy, and Zara jabbed a pressure point, numbing 2 limbs. The arena froze. Zara's voice was cool. Psychology 101. Humans love a good bluff. Korath rallied, his remaining limbs slashing wildly. Zara flowed into capoeira, her spins deflecting blows with minimal force. His balance faltered, his sigils dimming. This is improv, she said, redirecting a lunge to send him stumbling. Your strength's my lever. The crowd erupted. Vaira whispered, She's rewriting combat. Zara's eyes locked on Korath's medal, glinting on his chest. Yield! Never! He gasped, charging. Zara spun low, her projector tripping him with a grav pulse. He crashed, and she locked his arms in a modified Aikido hold, her hollow double circling mockingly. Yield! She repeated. Korath's limbs trembled. I yield! The Starforge exploded, and Zara stood, medal in hand. The Iron Spire Academy's Starforge thundered as Cadet Zara Holt released General Korath Zane, slipping his Medal of Infinite Dominion from his chest. She offered a hand, helping him rise. His violet eyes blinked in shock, limbs slack. The 80,000 spectators roared, a wave of awe rippling galaxy-wide via holofeeds. Instructor Vaira rushed to Zara, her scales shimmering. Holt, you've shattered our foundations. Cadet Drace, claws lowered, nodded. I mocked you. I was wrong. The Sentinel's voice cut through. Human victory defies predictive models. Combat efficiency, 98%. Recommend doctrine overhaul. Korath, steadying himself, met Zara's gaze. How? Your mirage tactics. They unmade me. Zara pocketed her projector, smiling. Humans fight with wit, not might. We bluff, we weave, we read your soul. You're a titan. I'm a shadow. High Marshal Seifer descended, silencing the arena. Cadet Holt, you've exposed our rigidity. Your methods are now Imperium law. Speak. Zara faced the crowd, her voice a beacon. Strength isn't limbs or scales, it's outsmarting fate. Humans don't break, we bend, then strike. Let me train your warriors. Seifer's eyes gleamed. You'll lead a cadre. The spark of defiance is required reading. The Sentinel added, human integration boosts Imperium resilience by 80%. Holt promoted to instructor. Korath bowed, a warrior's respect. I was blind. Teach me, Holt. Zara grinned. First rule, expect the curveball. That night, the academy buzzed. Cadets devoured the spark of defiance, shared via neural links. Drace ran Mirage Tactics sims, his movements fluid. Vera proposed a course. Human cunning in warfare. The Sentinel detected a new drone signal from Xiron 7's core. Probability of renewed attack, 62%. Holt's tactics critical. Zara, briefed by Sci-Fi, nodded. I'll lead a strike team. Korath volunteered. With you, instructor? The Academy's rigid order softened, infused with human spark. Zara's victory wasn't just a medal won, it was a mindset forged. Betting pools collapsed and human applications surged 22,000%. Earth's strategy dojos buzzed with Zorvath and Clivox students grappling with think like a trickster. Zara stood in the Starforge, now a training hub. A plaque read, Chaos is cunning, Z. Holt. Her legacy was a flame, proving humanity's wit could steal glory from the stars. The galaxy watched, and the Imperium would never underestimate a human again. The Iron Spire Academy's war room crackled as instructor Zara Holt briefed her strike team. 15 ships, including Cadet Drace and General Korath Zane. Instructor Vera projected a holofeed, a drone signal pulsing from Xiron 7's molten core. They're regrouping, Zara said. We hit them before they strike. Korath's limbs glinted. Your Mirage tactics, will they hold? Zara's grin was starfire. They'll dazzle. Fleet, stay chaotic. The Sentinel's voice was sharp. Signal source, cloaked drone nexus. Ambush probability, 85%. Human tactics optimal. High Marshal Seifer nodded. Holt, you command. The fleet jumped, emerging in Xiron 7's fiery core, molten debris swirling. Zara's sensors locked on the nexus, a pulsating mass of drones. Trap City, she muttered. Fleet, fractal swarm. Move like you're dodging pulsar storms. Drace's voice crackled. 8 drones uncloaking. Zara's instincts blazed. Mirage mode. Split into trios. Weave like you're drunk on starlight. The fleet scattered, their movements a wild dance. Drones fired, their beams sharper, but Zara's trios dodged with erratic grace. Vera, monitoring from the academy, whispered, She's a maestro. The Sentinel analyzed. Enemy targeting failing. Success probability, 87%. Zara hit the comms. Weapons, fire in syncopated bursts, mix it up, engineering, fake a drive failure. The fleet's lasers and missiles struck in uneven rhythms, baffling the drones. One drone's core ruptured, Drace's trio finishing it with a torpedo salvo. The Nexus pulsed, broadcasting a distress call. They're summoning reinforcements, Zara said. Drace, hack the Nexus, spoof their signal. Drace's team breached the Nexus's systems, sending a false retreat order. 3 drones faltered, exposing the Nexus's heart. Vera's voice rang. They're breaking. Zara grinned. Korath, lead a trio. Crack that core. Rest. Cover him. Korath's ships dove, their chaotic strikes overwhelming the remaining drones. The Nexus's core sparked, then erupted in a silent blaze, its signal dead. The Sentinel reported. Threat eradicated. Human leadership, 95% success. Back at the academy, Seifer met Zara's fleet. Instructor Holt, you've secured our stars. Zara shrugged, just kept the rhythm. Drace approached, claws bright. I'm your student, Holt. Korath bowed. Your chaos is our shield. The academy hummed, its warriors blending Zorvath precision with human fire. Zara's strike team was a beacon, proof that wit could conquer might. The galaxy watched, and Earth's dojos buzzed with alien pupils chasing her spark. The Iron Spire Academy's Grand Hall glowed as High Marshal Sci-Fi honoured instructor Zara Holt before thousands. General Korath Zane, Instructor Vera, and Cadet Drace stood proud, their faith in her a constellation. Sci-Fi's voice resonated. Instructor Holt, your mirage tactics saved us. You are the Imperium's dawn. Zara, in her black jumpsuit, grinned, the medal of infinite dominion glinting on her chest. Thanks, Marshal. Can I keep teaching chaos? Laughter rippled, a first for the hall. Sci-Fi's scales gleamed. Your academy rises here. Train our future. The Sentinel declared, Holt's doctrine boosts Imperium strength by 88%. Galaxy-wide adoption assured. Korath bowed deeply. You stole my pride, instructor. I'm your disciple. Zara winked. Lesson 1. Embrace the wild card. Vera handed her a data crystal. The spark of defiance is in every war college. Cadets call it the Chaos Codex. Drace's claws relaxed. I teach your Sims. They're alive. The ceremony closed with applause, not rigid but a vibrant tide, human-tinged. Zara's academy bloomed within the Iron Spire, its halls alive with wildcard drills and mirage labs. Strategy rooms hosted chaos weaves, fusing logic and instinct. A coffee bar, Zara's touch, sparked late-night innovation. Weeks later, Zara stood in her Chaos Forge. Once the Abyss Chamber, now a hub of creation. A plaque read, Wit outshines might. Z. Holt. Cadets practiced guerrilla tactics, their laughter a melody. Vera joined her. The drone nexus is silent, but we watch. Your fleet's eternal. Zara nodded. Let 'em come. We'll dance. The Sentinel chimed. Imperium adaptability unmatched. Human spark integral. On Earth, dojos swelled with Zorvath and Clivox students, wrestling with Think Like a Rogue. Human mentors grinned, teaching aliens to outwit fate. The galaxy hummed, human applications to the Iron Spire soared 25,000%. Betting pools on Zara's feats went bust. Zara gazed at Zyron 7's pulsar from her office. Drace found her. You reshaped us, instructor. What's next? Keep weaving, Zara said. Her grin a supernova. The stars crave chaos. The Iron Spire thrummed, its order now a tapestry of precision and fire. Zara's legacy was a revolution, not just a medal stolen, but a mindset that turned frailty into glory. The Imperium had deemed her powerless. Instead, she'd made them bow, proving humanity's spark could ignite the cosmos. In the archives, a note was carved. See Holt, Zara, the day the Imperium learned to dance with chaos. The stars flickered, laughing at the brilliance of human cunning.